you can't use a Mac computer with a Windows mind. You're not minimizing things. You have to switch between the elements, and everything's open at all times. It's a different mindset. You're not allowed to be in the same room as your parents. It's a different world, but we're getting used to it.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So it's been a couple weeks total now in the Mac universe. I'm just trying to get used to it. I'm using it as I would. First, we had the Mac Mini M4 Pro. I noticed it wasn't strong enough for like serious GPU effects, color grading. And so we got the M4 Max Studio now, and it's slightly better, but not like otherworldly performance. It's okay, and I'm just spending my time seeing, can I do this? I'm trying to not use my PC. Can we do everything in here? There's a couple things I've noticed, because it's been hell. The switch is real. If you do things like you're used to on Windows, it's harder. Everything is harder. But potential life hacks, maybe even Mac is better in some ways. I'm just throwing it. For my Windows homies, let me show you a couple hacks that might make your life easier, potentially even going beyond what Windows is even used to. Like, this is how it's done in the future, old ghetto freak with your RoboCop shirt. And a couple potentially deal-breaking flaws that I found in the M4 Max. But it's not all doom and gloom here, so let me show you this life hack. One of you jabrones mentioned something about spaces, and I did a little Google search, and you can this is almost like having as many monitors as you want. So we have one monitor, and I was trying to like minimize this, get to my desktop, all these hacks that weren't working. Now, we just switch on over. You're searching for kittens and ducks? Okay, that's cool. Let's go in here. All right, we're just saving this file. I'm gonna save that over to I Hate You Finder, by the way. Desktop, oh God. No, I don't want to erase that. Why is it the same name? I hate you so much. Call it duck, kitten duck, you asshole. Okay, whatever, calm down. Just how could you get mad at kittens and ducks? I found a way somehow. So now I'm over to my third desktop, which has my files open here. And as I search for my kitten duck, I grab it, and then I just hunt on back over to the DaVinci, and then we're in there, and you're dropping your kitten and your duck. And even though your mouse is worse than anything, it's so slidey and weird, and it will never be the same. It's never smooth. I don't know why. You can just see it. I'm using linear mouse. Notice that jump, all these jumps. I'm using linear mouse. I have a lot of settings. I've been working on this for months, and it's not working still the way I want it to be. But like, I can get by, and this whole mission control thing, I just slide on down there. That's fun, these hot corners. I ain't minding you. And here's all my desktops up here. You can slide them around. I want this one there. Never do that. I'm used to it that way. And you can add more. Like, okay, Mac, I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you. Just look at my desktop swipe. I used to have it up the top corner, but every time I wanted to go up here, I hit it, and it was really annoying. And all of you who suggested Command Tab, you're losers. Who would ever do this? That takes forever. God, look at all those things. It's like, no thanks to any of that. In Finder, I have all my folders that I need for videos up here. I like that I can change them between like icon view or list view for specific folders, and they'll remember that. That's cool. I'm getting used to the Mac universe. It's not bad. I'm used to being able to mute and change the volume with my keyboard, but when I do it now, you just recognize that I'm trying to do it. You clearly know what I want to do, but you're just like, you're trying to mute the sound. Please stop. You're trying to mute. Don't do that. Let me do it. And after I just recorded that, I go to switch over. This desktop is now the second one. It often just switches. The third and the second one, it's supposed to be different, but you're not different. This should be here. So all these little things, you'll notice it's painful, but like technically you can find a workaround. You can live. Some things might even be better with these page flips. Not even minding it. Will I keep it? That's the thing here, because that was $5,200 and it's not really better than my PC. The only reason I would keep it is because it's tiny and it's silent. Is it? Liars. It's not silent. I recorded. It's not going to sound right, but here's my PC. There's a little like distortion. I don't know how to record this, but here's my PC. You heard a difference. In my house, what I hear is a calmer but louder, lower frequency, soothing fan noise from my PC. This is a higher pitched fan, and it turns on, man. It's on there. I can hear it. Like noticeably, it's like, what is that? Is that the Mac? The hell is that? It's not silent at all. The Mini was silent. This thing? No. So here's the reality that faces us. I just bought the M4 Max, basically its most powerful device. You could argue the M3 Ultra has more GPU cores. Yeah, whatever. You're an older chip. You're irrelevant. You're like the Terminator and he was dying. Sure, he won in the end, but you're a loser. For $5,200, I got a louder machine that is not as powerful and possibly way more annoying to use, at the potential upside of shrinking down the machine underneath my speaker, pushing everything back, and then I'm decluttered, except for the freak dongle, like centipede thing that's always yelling at me. That's a bit of a thing to get used to, and then you have like hard drives on the side, and it's a bit weird, but it's smaller, and then just some freak things like, what the hell's that? It's smaller though. I don't know that it's worth it just to shrink it down. And no, I can't put this underneath. Where would that go? You think I have space underneath? And for the carpenters in the group who are saying, you should just get extension cords and put it in another room. What other room? It's a junior 1-bedroom. There's no other rooms here. And what cords? Extensions for each USB device? Are you even sane or senile? Is that the word? Do you know that you ate cornflakes for breakfast? Who fed you? Do you know that you have a dog? What's his name right now? In 5 seconds, what's his name? Yeah, that's what I thought, asshole. So it's like your suggestions will be the death of me. But I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth it to make this switch. I'm doing a lot of research here. I'm watching this super 12-hour Logic Pro tutorial. And then I'm gonna try to like make a song in here, see if it's better. There could be some potential better things. I'm not minding this page flipping action. I wouldn't say it's better than what I'm used to, but at least it's better than what it was on the Mac, minimizing that hell. And the hot corners, they're fun. There's some potential. It's just you're loud. Maybe if you're pushed further back, I won't notice it. If you have any tips, try reading through the comment section first to see if someone offered your tip already. I don't need to hear 100 wrong tips, especially, you shouldn't be using the magic mouse. Who said I had one? I don't. It's a wired mouse. It's a piece of shit mouse, but it's cool. Like, they break. That's why I get cheap mice. What? Rated for 50 million clicks. I have no idea how many days that is. I don't count my clicks. That was probably like 4 weeks. They just double click at some point and it's really annoying. And so just get a cheaper mouse, you'll be happier. Not actual happiness inside. What's on my mouse? Something bad, sticky, and hair. I'll leave. How you doing? Thank you for the Bitcoin donations. Subscribe for more videos.